Better, faster, stronger.
My name is Ms. Longshore and I'm the Assistant Principal for Instruction, and there's just a few things I wanted to review with the students to help you be successful this school year. First, please reference the student agenda for a list of important dates, such as when the 9 weeks ends and when interims and report cards go out. You should also check the website for updates. If you experience difficulties in any of your classes, remember that good communication with your teachers is key. If they know what kinds of difficulties you're having, they can help you come up with a plan that will ensure your success. You should also take advantage of your teacher's academic assistance and the services offered in ALEC. Please be familiar with the District Honor Code. You should seek to be completely honest in all of your dealings with others. You should complete your own work and should avoid dishonesty in all of its forms, including plagiarism, fabrication, and cheating. You're responsible for adhering to the Honor Code yourself, but you are also responsible for assisting other students in fulfilling their commitment to be honest. The only students who may exempt a final exam for a course is a senior who has official senior status at the beginning of the school year, has an overall 85 or better average in the course, and has had no suspensions or twilight detentions during the entire school year. A student who misses a mid-year or final exam will not be allowed to make up the exam unless they have approval from me. Any exam not made up will result in a 0 for the exam. There are only 3 valid reasons for making up an exam: death in the immediate family, confirmed move out of the district that will occur within 2 weeks prior to the end of the term, an illness confirmed by a written statement from the doctor. Only medical excuses from a physician will be accepted. And please note that out-of-town trips should not be scheduled during exams. Students will not be allowed to take makeup exams because of travel.
All right, my name is Randy Gold, Assistant Principal at Dutch Fork High School. My office is 219. One of the things I'm in charge of is facilities and cleanliness. So I would like to talk to you about cleanliness. I would encourage all students this year, if we could do a better job than we have in the past as far as, let's talk about lunchrooms. We have a large majority of our kids that will sometimes leave trash as the year goes on the tables, and it makes it hard for the custodians and myself and administrators all get involved to try to clean the tables. I would encourage you to be courteous with the other students and other lunches that are coming after you, to make sure you clean your table, take your trash, and just make sure the cafeteria is clean after every lunch. It'd be a huge benefit, and to have a good sign of school pride.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gina Herndon. I'm one of the assistant principals at Dutch Fork High. I'm joining you from Irma Middle School, where I was an assistant principal for the past 11 years. At Dutch Fork High School, I'll be working with attendance, I'll be working with the PBIS team, and I will also be working with discipline letters O through Z for the 10th through the 12th grade. Today we're going to talk a little bit about attendance first. First, with student attendance, there are 4 things that you need to remember. Number 1, each course requires that you have 120 hours of seat time. Number 2, for a semester course, you are only allowed to miss up to 3 unexcused days. Number 3, for a year-long course, you are only allowed to miss up to 5 unexcused days. PBIS was implemented at Dutch Fork High School last year, and it's positive behavior intervention support. Basically, what it means is that we want all of our students to be respectful, to be reputable, and to be responsible. You've received a matrix at schedule pickup that clearly outlines the expectations in each area of our school, such as in the cafeteria, or in your classroom, or in the hallways. Your teachers will be reviewing those expectations with you throughout the school year. We really want to celebrate your success as you show excellent behavior in our school. One way that we want to show you that we really appreciate and value you as a student at Dutch Fork High School is by recognizing your positive behavior. The way that we've decided to do that is through Classy Cash. An example of how you can use Classy Cash is you can enter it in a weekly drawing, or there are other prizes that we will have set up, and we'll let you know about those in the future. Another way that we want to celebrate excellent behavior is through our tardy parties, and we're going to have those once a semester, and so students who have not had any tardies for an entire semester, for the entire first semester, will be invited to our tardy party, and students really seemed to enjoy that last year, so we thought we would implement that again this year. So remember, be respectful, be responsible, and be reputable.
I'm Jason Pollock, Assistant Principal for 9th grade boys. I'm in charge of parking, fundraising, textbooks, and student activities. I want to discuss a few policies and procedures that we will be putting in place this year. They were in place last year, but just for those students who are new, I want to give you some reminders. First and foremost, cell phones. Cell phones are to be put away, not seen or heard from that first bell in the morning to the last bell to end the day. You should not have them out at any point in time, not during the hallways, not anywhere else. The only time you can have your cell phone out is in the cell phone free zone, which is the cafeteria and the commons, and that's during your lunch. That's during your lunch only. When classes are changing from first block to second block, you cannot have your cell phone out during that time. When you're walking down the hallway, you cannot have their cell phone out at that time. If you do have your cell phone out, walking down the hallways, you're subject to have it taken. First time you have it taken, your parent comes and gets it, no consequence. The next time it happens, the consequence will be that your parents have to come get it, and it's a 2-hour after-school detention. The third time it happens, it's a Saturday detention, your parent comes and gets it, and if it is a fourth time, then we do keep the phone for the rest of the semester. So, bottom line, keep your phone up and away. If your teacher allows you to use it in class, that's fine. I cannot determine what goes on in the teacher's class, but when you come out of that classroom, everyone's phone needs to be away. Second thing, out of area. Out of area. If you are in an unauthorized area, then you will get an out of area detention, which is a Saturday detention. If you're in the yellow hall and you have to use the restroom, your teacher gives you a pass, you go to that yellow bathroom, and the teacher can designate which bathroom that is and tell you which bathroom that is. But if you're in the yellow hall, you use only the yellow bathroom. Same thing, green hall, red hall, blue hall. If you're on the yellow hall and you got to go to the restroom and you find yourself on the blue hall, then you're out of area. And that's going to be a Saturday detention or a 3-hour after-school detention. At lunchtime, no one is allowed to go to the student parking lot at any time. Not during lunch, not during any time. So, only time you can go to the student parking lot, or any parking lot for that matter, is if you get permission through the main office from an administrator or through the main office through the secretaries that are sitting up front. So, do not go to the student parking lot at any time. For those students who drive, if you decide to go to the student parking lot and leave campus, you are subject to lose your parking pass.
Students, my name is Chris Limpsis. I work with discipline and transportation here at Dutch Fork High School. If you're new here, welcome to Dutch Fork High School. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you have any problems in regard to catching a bus here to school or home in the afternoon, please let me know. If you ride a Kate bus or Irmo bus leaving here in the mornings, please understand the bus is going to leave about a minute after the tardy bell. So get yourself out there as soon as you can. If you ride to Kate or Irmo in the afternoon, go to first lunch and get on the bus as quickly as you can. Those of you who drive to Kate or Irmo, please understand you have to have written permission filed with the folks at either Irmo or Kate. You cannot take passengers unless you have permission for that, and they have written letters from the parents which are filed also with Irmo and Kate. If you do so, if you make any stops on the way there or either going to Kate, Irmo, or coming back from Kate or Irmo, make any stops or take any unauthorized passengers, you're going to lose the privilege to drive. Please understand that. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Don't do something wrong and then find out you can't drive anymore. Students, if you miss the bus going to Kate or Irmo, you cannot drive there on your own unless you already have the filed written permission. If that happens to you in the morning, have your parent take you to Kate or Irmo and sign you in. Otherwise, just come on to Dutch Fork High School and you'll have to stay here if you miss the bus. We'll put you in the study hall. Obviously, that can't happen too many times or you'll lose credit. I'd like to mention to you here at Dutch Fork High School, we break up discipline by your last name. If you're in 10 through 12, and your last name starts with G through N, I would be responsible for working with you. So please keep that in mind. Also, we ask you to wear IDs bell to bell. Wear them visible above your waist, and please don't mutilate your IDs. If I stop you and your ID is mutilated to the point we can't clearly see your picture, your name, I'm going to have to ask you to get another one. If you should come to school and discover you do not have your ID, ask your first block teacher to order you an ID. We have temps that you can order. They're only $1. You can charge them if you don't have the $1. But you have to have an ID. Now, if you don't do that first block and your teacher doesn't order you one, and later in the day you're stopped without an ID, it'll cost you a Saturday detention, a 3-hour detention. I think that's about all I want to talk with you about. I want you to have a good year. If you have any problems, especially if you think problems that might escalate into a serious problem, a fight or anything like that, let us know. Let one of us know, me or anybody else on the administrative team, as soon as you can, so we can keep that from happening. We don't want to lose anybody. Thank you.
My name is Mrs. Wright, and I am the Administrative Assistant Principal for 9th grade girls. I will be speaking to you about dress code, Fox Den, and ALEC. The dress code policy at Dutch Fork High School is published in your student agenda on pages 33 and 34. Also remember, you signed a policy agreement form stating that you have received and that you understand the policies here at Dutch Fork High School. Please make sure that you review the dress code policy, and when you do, make sure you either highlight or underline the sentence that reads, "Therefore, clothing deemed distracting, revealing, overly suggestive, or otherwise disruptive shall not be permitted." Please note that if your attire falls into one of those categories, you can and will be addressed. In addition to that statement, the policy specifically addresses headgear, sunglasses, the length of skirts and shorts, sagging pants, sleeveless shirts, straps on girls' shirts and dresses, so make sure that you review it. If you violate the dress code, you will receive a warning for the first and second offenses. For each subsequent offense, you will be assigned a Saturday detention. In addition, we will offer you scrubs and t-shirts in order to correct the violation. However, if you choose not to correct that violation, your parents will be notified and you will be sent home. The bottom line, if you have any questions about whether or not you were dressed appropriately, rethink your wardrobe choice. Fox Den. Each one of you has been assigned to a Fox Den class. Your Fox Den class is your advisory time, and the purpose of the time is to allow you the opportunity to get to know another adult in the building, and this adult will help you as far as being a resource for you as you go through high school. Freshmen are assigned alphabetically to a Fox Den class, and that class allows them to explore college and career paths. However, upperclassmen are assigned to dens based on the majors they've declared. They are in den classes with a teacher and other students who have similar interests. We meet den twice per month, so please make sure that you attend your den class because your teacher will be taking attendance and they will be responsible for giving you important information that you don't want to miss. ALEC. ALEC is our help center. It is a fantastic resource here at Dutch Fork. It's located in room 501, which is right down the hall from guidance. It's a place where you can come to make up assignments, to get tutoring from other students or from teachers. You can do your homework there. You can use the computers. It's open from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. However, some services do require appointments, so you'll want to make sure that you talk to one of the ALEC coordinators during lunch, in the commons during all the lunches, and don't wait until you're in trouble academically to get help. Please make sure you talk to one of the coordinators to see how ALEC can help you.